So on a live stream, Sneako has just reacted to a girl being interviewed about Andrew Tate. The girl talks about Andrew Tate doing stuff to her and abusing her about 8 years ago, and a lot of the claims are not really backed up by evidence, and some of it just doesn't make sense, but it's a bit convenient that she's coming out now after Andrew Tate has been arrested. But here we go, let's see Sneako's thoughts on this.
Vice promotes a bunch of degeneracy, and also they didn't release the whole stream. Vice is liberal propaganda for real. Rare Obama Tate L, yeah. No. It's a rare Sneako L. Vice special report, Andrew Tate.
Sally was approached by Andrew when she was 20. Due to fears of harassment from his fan base, she's withholding her real name.
First night that I worked for him, Andrew bought me like 5 bottles of wine.
Okay, already sus from the start. If you're gonna go and put this on blast and try to make Andrew look bad, you gotta put her, I don't like the fact that this literally could be anybody. This could be anybody. I remember Tate explaining the situation. Yeah, did she describe this on Fresh and Fit? She was the jealous UK girl, but in light, Tate has so many clips, his ops can make him look guilty. What was she jealous of? The fact that he was giving attention to another girl?
Andrew bought me like 5 bottles of wine, so I got completely drunk because I'd never done webcam work. So I was very...
Okay, no accountability, first off. Like from that first statement, at any point, did you have to drink all of that wine? Like just because he bought you some bottles of wine doesn't mean you had to chug 5 bottles of wine.
Very, very nervous. Then that night, we were just sitting on the bed and Andrew punched me in my arm. I went to the bathroom and cried.
Chat, you're making this look so much worse right now by like giving me money to go.
It really, really hurt to have someone just hit me in the arm for no reason. I was very confused.
Hit me in the arm?
Sorry. Sorry, I don't want to cry.
And why is she only coming out now?
So then when I came out of the bathroom, he was super, super nice. Like, from what I remember, Andrew didn't have any alcohol at all. It was literally just me. That night we cuddled and we ended up having sex, and I was really...
Okay. Then you cuddled and had consensual sex. So at some point, you definitely had feelings for him. If he talked about this on Fresh and Fit and said that she was jealous, like that right here, like everyone's overlooking because they have the creepy Vice music. We cuddled and had sex.
It was literally just me.
And from what I remember, this is 3 years ago.
That night we cuddled and we ended up having sex, and I was really, really drunk. That was my first night.
Okay, I was really, really drunk. Not taking accountability. For men never say that. Men never, like even then I was on Omegle earlier, some guy said he got a girl pregnant after coming back from the club. He was clearly drunk, but men don't get drunk and regret having sex. Masculine Archive, thanks for the one, said it was for attention. I think he mentioned in the story in FNF, relax on this Tate stuff, only more he will come, just wait till the legal process and authorities come. Well, this is gonna be big. You know, I can't relax on it, but this is going to be really big.
Then it was kind of like every single night I would work, but as soon as he handed me my money, I soon forgot about him hitting me and everything else.
So you got 15 pounds an hour and you forgot about the abuse?
It was just like, wow, I've got all this money now, like...
Oh, I'm so rich, I forget that I'm with a rapist. Have you ever gotten... Like, how do you... I'm really trying to like be objective and break this down, but Chad, have you ever like forgotten about somebody's abusive tendencies because they paid you? Like I understand being scared or like, but she's saying that he paid her feelings away.
He would just pay me a flat fee of £15 an hour, which back then was fantastic. I was making £5 an hour at my 9-to-5 job. But when you look at the money that I was actually bringing in, it just doesn't even scratch the surface.
Were there any other instances where there was physical abuse?
Yeah, so when we moved into the bigger apartment, that's when more girls started coming into the apartment to work for Andrew.
And also, why didn't she leave? Okay, she said she was hit in the arm. That was the abuse that she described. Why didn't she leave?
And that's when I just witnessed so much, like verbal, physical.
Someone said you're making an excuse by assuming this is real. Well,
not just to me, but the other women involved. And it just got worse over time. Andrew would call us lazy hoes.
Okay, lazy hoes, all right. You know, women are kind of lazy. Keep this in mind, dude. She had insufficient evidence to enable the police to charge Andrew. She purposely drank and had sex with him, and she only comes out some 8 years later to talk. So this is 8 years ago? I thought it was 2019. Thanks for the 5. Hey, man, I'm sorry about the Me Kenny video. Okay.
I saw him smack girls with a belt because she wanted a lion. He used to strangle us as well.
Okay, was it strangle or was it consensual choking during sex? Because the other girl that made the video said that she was Tate's ex, said that all that was consensual. Like, was he actually strangling you or were you being choked?
There was another time when he came into the bedroom, me and the other girl, we would sleep in the same bed with Andrew, but at this time the girl had a partner, so she was not interested in Andrew at all. And I had gone to the shower, I came back and I noticed he was, like, I saw him raping her. And,
Okay, how was it rape if they were together and she was living at the house and she was sleeping in the bed? Why would it be unconsensual?
Now, as you can see, Sneako is really not impressed, and I guess he is not the most impartial person as he is a friend of Andrew Tate. But there we go, those were his thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to Internet Station, and we'll see you in the next one.